What's up, guys? Oh, well, I'm here. Sorry, off topic. Do a quick upgrade. Okay. Today I'm on, or this, not today, but for this video at least, I'm gonna review my hero talent chart boards, whatever I call it, web. There's all different ways we can call it. But mine's a little bit biased because there's two different sides of it. So every level, your lord, your character, not your hero himself, but your actual character. Which see, I'm level 41. Just started at 41. Every level you get more talent points to use, which can be used to higher production for food, iron, research gathering, and also the military components as well, which is it's a lot of attack, training speeds, hit points. But as I go back, as you can tell, all my points, talent points, are in development, not military, because when you first start this game, you have to try to develop as quickly as possible, which makes sense. I actually am considering later when I get a little bigger. Right now I'm only almost 2 million. And I'm started doing my tier 3 units. And but no, I'm still in the development phase of my castle. But later, I think I'm going to use one of my resets and actually switch all these later to military when I no longer need faster construction, research, more production in my resources. But later, when it's all, I need just more damage and my attacks and all that. But right now, that's not necessary. I'm hoping Epic War Castle Alliance will actually, like other games have, because we have alliances and all that, obviously, but I want like Alliance Wars. I've had a bunch of different games with it before where you get instead of Alliance War, then of course the victors get prizes. Then they get major benefits from that, which I'm sure they'll do that someday probably, where everything's counted and then they'll see probably, I'm sure the only fair way to do it is reduction in power or something. Let's see. That's speculation to the future. So right now, I'm still working on finishing up my development, which I'm getting there. The last ones are really heavy for these. But I'm still finishing up some of these developments. They're not full, a lot of them, even with 181. But I recommend any new castle in this game, or a new leader, or whatever you want to call it, new castle, new leader, should definitely put all their marbles right now into development, at least initially, because you have to develop as fast as possible, which requires the most resources you can possibly get at one time. So you need production, some of these options on here, obviously, which is for food and iron, lumber, stone, and crystal production. Your warehouse cap, that's not so much important. So I try to use all my stuff all the time, all my resources, so you don't get raided. Gaining speed, I use it a little bit, yeah, it's important. The biggest things are construction, speeds, improvements, and research speeds. You improve that, that's the best stuff right there. I personally think that's the most important thing. Development page for your unit, for your castle. You have to develop initially. That's just it's straightforward and obvious. For your talent trees, some people call them webs, some people call them trees. It's all the same thing. But I'm sure they might grow this tree out more. It seems kind of. I'm sure I can higher level, camp all this out on one side or the other for military development, but they might add more to them or make more webs to it, so you get more options maybe or something. It's kind of simplistic right now, but yeah. So development is very, very important in the beginning, and I'm seriously considering using one of my resets. So it shows I don't have any resets, but I have some. So I haven't used any yet. I have a couple of them sitting there, but whatever. And then changing all my talent points. They're not changing, but I'm resetting them and reallocating them, better word, to my military side of my talent trees, which are currently pretty bare. Which means, not bare, nothing. I haven't done anything on this side at all, 0. But everyone has their own strategy, I guess. If you're really even in the beginning, if you're really an intense attacker who attack all the time when you're online to raid other castles, then use the military. It depends what you're focused on. It really depends on your strategy for your castle. My strategy is quick development in the beginning. So this is my 3rd week still playing this game. In my 1st week, I had a horrible alliance. They didn't help me at all. I had to figure all this out on my own. Now I have a great alliance. Top? I don't know where we are now. We keep driving. We knew some new ones popped up, but we're like top 10, top easy. But it's development. You need those resources. You need those faster construction times and research times. So right now, my construction research times are getting ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm still finishing my 4-day research for my tier 3 soldiers, which are not soldiers really. They're what do you call them? Infantry. Sorry, tier 3 infantry, which is like the giant or whatever. It's taking forever. But even longer though. Let's say, fuck research speeds. Okay. Normally it'd take 8 days, but now I'm down to 3 days. My research speeds. And that saves a lot of time. I can always change it later when I don't need to upgrade anymore, or not for a while. But right now, research times and construction times are what's limiting your castle, kingdom, whatever you want to call it. It's the limiting factor. You need to have your research speeds, construction speeds, and resources as good as they can get. That means having the fastest research speeds, fastest construction speeds, and then the most resources available to you. Hope that gives you some insight on the talent trees that are available to you. There's 2 different paths, development, military. I recommend highly for any new player to use development side only, unless you are a straight attacker, like build or something. That's all you do is attack other people all day long. And use military in the beginning. But most people don't do that. It's just kind of dumb. So I'd stick with development, until the point you don't need to develop any faster, or you're in no hurry to develop because you're so big, and the construction times take so long, or the research times take so long. You're like, oh, I might as well just take a break. Or it makes more sense at that point to switch over to military, because your military is so big, those bonuses will make a big difference later when you're attacking for your kingdom, or your raiding, or whatever else you're going to be doing. So I think that's about it for talent trees for Epic War Castle Alliance. So development, then military in the future. I mean, it's up to anybody, but that's just common sense. You need that. That's the most important thing in the beginning is construction research and resources. That's just, I don't think it's my opinion, that's just straight logic for these type of games. It's usually, it's the limiting factor, which slows you down normally. It takes forever. Hope this gives you some insight on talent trees. And yeah, I mean, you don't have to change yours. Everyone has their own strategy and ideas about what's best. Doesn't mean it's right though. What? Doesn't mean I'm right either. But at least initially, development is the way to go, and I am right. I think. But hopefully you get some insight about all of this, and hopefully you choose the path of development in the beginning and follow me. It's the best way to do it.